If I ain't got a dough, I'ma go get it. Hell nah, never bluff, I'm about business. Tryna count me some racks, ain't about chillin'. Why you lying to that bitch, you was not with it. If I ain't got a dough, I'ma go get it. Hell nah, never bluff, I'm about business. Tryna count me some racks, ain't about chillin'. Why you lying to that bitch?
Hello everybody, Johni Boi Lopez here on the Indie Experiment, back for another installment, and I have a very special guest with me, Nicole Lopez.
Hi, how are you?
How are you doing?
Good.
Thank you for being here.
Thank me some racks, ain't about chillin'. Why you lying to that bitch, you was not with it.
My name's Nicole Lopez, and not related to you though.
No,
Yeah,
no relation.
I know, no
but
relation.
We cool.
Yeah, it's like we were family,
yeah, no,
right?
For sure,
no,
for
like
sure.
it's like we were family. We've known each other forever. So I'm from here, Merced, California. Okay. I was born in Los Banos. I don't know if that really matters, but my parents lived in Merced, so as soon as I was out of the hospital, I was right back in Merced, you know.
Nice.
And then grew up here, was raised here, went all the way to elementary, junior high, high school, and then moved away, graduated from Fresno State, and then all kinds of other stuff, and then eventually came back. So now I'm back here.
Nice.
Back here doing social media marketing. So now I own my own business. It's called Nicole Lopez Media.
Nicole Lopez Media. Make sure you go check that out too.
Yeah. Please follow.
Yes.
And then, so that's what I'm doing now, and I kind of fell into that through life. But I started my first company was Top Secret 209, which I no longer have.
Okay.
Someone recently was like, "Oh, what happened with that?" I was like, "Well, it didn't die, didn't fail. What blossomed was Nicole Lopez Media, and so I just wanted to get people addicted to being positive." To be more positive, and I found using social media as a platform that worked.
Yeah.
I will say, so this is my second year. I'm going into. I love this. I'll be paying taxes for the second time.
Hey.
Yes, and that is like something that we should be honored to do because it means that we're doing well, right? And we're making money and we're working hard. So I love that feeling. But the first 6 months, it was very. I was new and I was naive, and I just kind of went out there and I did it just excited to do it, not thinking about anything else. And that worked really, really well. But I feel like the engagement wasn't quite there because people were like, what is she doing? Why? What's going on? And then after 6 months, when people started realizing what I was doing, what was happening, that's when the more engagement started. I definitely got positive feedback.
Yeah, definitely.
Awesome, Nicole. I love you. Things that I post, that I talk about, people are telling me I changed their lives.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Crazy.
That's dope. That's
crazy.
Dope. Yeah.
So I started getting a lot of those, and I was like, what? I'm like
making an impact.
Yeah, because you hope to do this. In your head, you have big visions, right? But then to actually see it happen is like unbelievable.
Yeah,
it's
for
unreal.
Sure. Yeah.
So it's humbling, very humbling. So people, a woman told me that she had breast cancer and she was like in remission for 6 months, and that my post, like she didn't want to leave the bed, like she was depressed, and that she would watch my posts every day, and like they made her come out of this, and I'm like, what? Like my posts? Like, dang it!
That's awesome.
That's so awesome.
That is awesome.
Then I stopped at the gas station, and then I remember I'm connecting the comments like, "Thanks, Nicole, made my day." And then people saw me, "Hey, I'm this person," and
oh man,
I was looking for a job, and you just keep speaking truth and positivity, and I just believed I was gonna find one, and I found one, and I just want to thank you. And so they're like thanking me for a job, and I'm like, I didn't hire them, you know?
Yeah,
so I'm like, what? And then you get the other comments.
Of course.
Oh,
The trolls, they're out there. You
You're
guys probably
out there.
trolling in the comments. It's
Totally,
okay.
it's all
okay.
good.
You
You're
guys have
still
your place.
fan.
Yeah,
you're still
exactly,
fan. Well, you still give us views. You help with our reaches.
Definitely.
I'm down with you.
Yeah.
And sometimes, to be honest, like they critique really well, right?
Yeah. For
sometimes they'll be honest about something, and you're like, oh, that's actually the truth right there. Yeah. All that other might not be, but but that part might have been true. So sometimes I appreciate y'all. And then again, you add to the numbers, so keep trolling.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, there's people that just like, I always post positive and they just always want to like contradict it, you know? And I'm like, like go somewhere else, you know what I mean? Like start your own page with that stuff.
Yeah.
I've gotten some crazy stuff like, Nicole, those sunglasses you wear are have a reflection. You should never ever wear those sunglasses again. And I'm like, I thought I looked good in those sunglasses, you know?
So now they're critiquing wardrobe and everything.
Oh, hair. You shouldn't ever wear your hair curly. You should always wear your hair straight because you look more serious and more professional. Curly doesn't, blah, blah. So then, you know, obviously I'm like, thank you very much. Appreciate your advice. I wear my hair curly for like 5 days in a row, you know?
That bitch, you was not with it. If I ain't got a dough, I'ma go get it. Hell no, I never bluff, I'm about business.
Well, 2 years ago, I wasn't going anywhere.
Okay.
This last year, I went to Tahoe for the first time. Beautiful. You know, a lot of people would say, Tahoe, go to Tahoe. They talk about Tahoe, skiing, the summers. And because so many people talked about it, I thought, I don't want to be a part of it. You know, like, I don't know. I like to do opposites sometimes.
I'm like that, too. Like, anyone that knows me, y'all know that. As soon as I hear, like, everyone talking about it, I'm like, I'm not doing that.
Yeah. I'm like, I'm going to do the opposite, you know? And so I kind of did for a long time. And then I finally said, you know,
yeah, you can just let it fly. Let it fly.
Okay, cool. That's when I'm most comfortable. So you know, people have a bucket list, and I had a fuck it list, and fuck it, and it didn't mean like people, you know, I don't want to do that, but it meant like, fuck it, everybody's talking about it, everybody's done it, let me just put it on this list and cross it off, just so I could say I've done it too, you know what I mean?
For sure.
And that was Tahoe, so I went, and it was beautiful, like, I hadn't gone on vacation in a long time, and I was just like craving something, and it's only 4 hours away from us, right? And so I was like, so it was tranquil, it was calm, it was beautiful, the people were nice, food was good, there was entertainment, but I just felt like for me, it was just like serenity. And I don't know if it's because I just needed it for so long, but then this is what I hear about Tahoe, you know? I've been to Iceland, this year I went to Iceland, and I went to Mexico, and then I drove almost all the way across the country. Nice. I went to, from here all the way to Wisconsin. Nice. So I've seen beautiful things. Yeah. Colorado, you're like driving, and you feel like you're just driving in the middle of like orange rocks, and it's just... And in Wyoming, like, they have these rocks that sit on top of each other, like those meditation rocks or whatever that people, you know, people
they almost look like crystal rocks, almost like
and then but they're huge, so you're like, how did that happen? You know, the sunsets.
Oh, Mother Nature's crazy. So
beautiful. And then like Iceland, like these mountains, a waterfall, the cold, the horses, like their hair, like. That was just a unique place. Mexico, I went on a mission, so then that was like, you know, I will say, you know, it's not as beautiful, unfortunately, as some of these other places I was talking about, but the people are so beautiful. Yeah. Like, you just want to bring them all home. You know?
Yeah, for sure.
And so, you know, so there's so, it would just, I don't know, because, you know, I have been so many places, and I feel like, every time I go, I just like leave a little piece of me and take a little piece of them, you know.
That's awesome.
But I don't. And then I went to Chicago too, you know. And then I love Chicago. People keep saying like crazy stuff, like all the crime and the shooting and all this crazy stuff that happens in Chicago, and I like love it. I'm
city.
like, I would love to live there.
Yeah.
I think I would have to say Tahoe though. Like, and it's like a hidden treasure, you know. I can see myself one day owning a cabin there and having that be like where I go out of anywhere in the world just to like stop and not think.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Well, the sense is there is none. You know,
Yes.
I think that's the first thing. So, so this is where I have a tough time with it. So if we just took politics and talked about that, then I would look at it and view it one way. But I'm religious and I believe in God, and I do my best. I'm not perfect. But I really try to do my best to like try to be perfect every single day. And if not, then you know, like, no, recognize my mistakes from yesterday. You know, ask for forgiveness, and then do better the next day. And I just put him first in those things, and so I have to put him first even when it comes to politics. So when I do that, it's like a different. I can't get anywhere past the wall doesn't make any sense to me because we should love first. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
And then I made a post myself recently, and it went crazy, like over 173 comments, and I'm just started reading the Bible, so I can't tell you what's in it because I just started reading it. And I kind of questioned, you know, would God want this wall? And I didn't realize that there was all these walls in the Bible. So people are like, there was walls in the Bible, you know. But then they don't tell you why the walls were there. They don't tell you how it protected, how many it protected. It protected people from nations of wicked people, not 5% of people that whom were wicked. We're going to build a wall and exclude all of them instead, you know. So when it comes to God, and then I think that the wall doesn't make any sense to me. I feel like it has to be about race, or it has to be about something else. Then when I'm like, okay, so to me, I'm like, just God says love, let's do that. And if we stop there and we act with integrity, then there would be no wall and there would be no 45. So
Yeah.
Right, if
Definitely.
right, so that would be that, but that's not how it is. So then I just have to say, okay, so let's I'll leave my God out of this because y'all clearly ain't bringing him in this.
Yeah, definitely.
So let's just talk about the politics. Well, the wall doesn't make any financial sense to us. Again, if not only if, but like, let's say Mexico was paying for it. Well, then, I mean, I guess build the wall because we're not paying for it. So hire our people. We'll make some money off Mexico. But if you're building the wall because you expect it to work, not going to happen.
Yeah. And it doesn't make sense when he told the reporter in that question, when he answered her, he said, well, we're not going to have Mexico do it anymore. It's going to be all American. It's going to be all steel.
Yeah.
Steel. He's never made me hate steel more than ever
Well, that's
in my life.
all he does.
Well,
It's
yeah,
steel,
exactly.
steel,
well,
steel,
exactly.
steel. Have X amount of businesses invest in me this year, and then just reach out to more people. So I want to just keep growing my platform, have more followers, and then grow. I have an account in Chicago, Puerto Rico, and I've been intercontinental and then to different countries. But I wish I could go like more states, like have more accounts in more states, so I can impact more people.
Well, it seems like you're taking over the world. And, I love watching every second of it. I'm pretty sure everybody out there is loving every second of it.
Thank you.
Yes, we are championing you. We want to see you win. So
Yes.
I thank you once again for coming on. You know, it's been a blast having you on here. And right now, just let them know where they can follow you and they can find you on all your social medias.
Okay,
and all that stuff.
perfect. Yeah, so I have Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, YouTube, and you can follow me on any of those platforms at Nicole Lopez Media. So Nicole Lopez Media, your organic connection to the community. Please hang out with me, get addicted. And if you get addicted to me, then that means you're getting addicted to positivity.
Hey, you heard that right there, man. Johni Boi Lopez, Nicole Lopez, I thank you once again for
Thank you.
being on here.
I appreciate it.
Johni Boi Lopez signing off, the Indie Experiment. Y'all have a good one.